So welcome back, guys, to our channel. We are happy to have you guys back. Hello YouTube, all viewers, all subscribers. So as you see in the thumbnail, we are talking about
financial aid
money.
Oh, just money. So specifically what we get for financial aid. I wanted to go more in specific on how much we get back. So me and Lavelle, we both are taking 3 classes. You get more if you're taking 4 or 5.
The more classes you take, the more money you get back.
Yeah, but we're currently taking 3. Me and him both. I got back $1,278. And Lavelle, you got...
I got back, what, 1,300? About
1,323 to be exact.
So in together it was about 2,600?
Exact, 2,600 and $1.
Okay.
So that honestly,
yeah,
we freaked out when we got that much money.
So, you know, if you're looking at this and you make more money than that, or you get a lot more money than that, we're very conservative when it comes to our money. Yeah. We have 2 kids, right? I'm the only one working. Sarah's at home with the kids, thank God, right? It's not in daycare, paying for that daycare. Anyways, so, you know, as you've seen our other videos before, we talk about, you know, certain budgeting and how we manage our money, that every dollar has to be accounted for. So, you know, we're conservative when it comes to that. But
we're trying to pay off debt. So the 2,600, y'all may ask, it's just extra money. Of course, 10% of it is going to go to tithe, so that is $206 or $260.
So $260 to tithes. Got to do our tithes. What else?
And then we put $150 for school supplies, which means for me, planners, him folders, journals, pencils, pens, whatever we feel like doing for
books.
It. We put $100 for books because me and Lavelle are taking classes that don't really need books, and if they do, me and him are sharing it.
Yeah, so we'll go back into that, but going back to the books part, since you're doing it online, a lot of things, since you're doing online, everything online is your resource.
Pretty much.
People don't understand that. Yeah. Like, you got your Google, you got your stuff, but when they ask you to write papers, of course you have to go more in depth, not just Wikipedia stuff, but you have a lot of ebooks when it comes to that. So when you have ebooks, you don't have to worry about buying the book because it's free. It comes with the tuition and everything like that. So,
but that comes with your personality. Him, he can read ebooks and like go off of that. Me, I have to have a physical
hands-on. Okay.
In my hand. And just as writing notes, going off of it. To me, like when I'm on electronic, I see it more as a play. Like I'm playing, like I get to play on YouTube and all that stuff. When I have a book in my hand, you know, it's a different feeling.
Okay, so I'm excited. It's a lot for me, right? If you think about going into the 8 to 5 in the job and then coming off and having a little time with the family and a little time for school, a little time to do my own thing. I play video games anyways. And then a small time to sleep, and then it's back over, repeat. But other than that, I'm excited for this one because, you know, the more class you take, the more money. You know, you want to know what we do with the money and stuff. So let's continue that one because they want to know.
Oh. Okay, so we did. Of course, tithes,
books, the supplies.
So we have a Best Buy card.
We had,
okay, but we love them. We love Best Buy, but you know, we just rack it up. So on that Best Buy card, we had almost around $1,200 just on it. Had a $1,500 limit, but you know.
Never again, okay? This is stuff we learning from, so.
So, we paid that off, which it's sometimes like, oh, why did we get ourselves into that? Because if we would have gotten this money, that money would have just been able to like save or go towards other things.
Yep.
But, that's just another, you know, that comes along with it. And then with Lavelle's paycheck, he got some like leftover money because in the beginning of the January, there's always like a third check, which you know is sometimes
they know about it.
Not necessarily free, but you know it's there.
Yeah.
So with that check combined with the financial aid money, we're able to put $1,000 into savings, and we still have some money left over. I had to pay one of L'Oreal's enrollment fees, which was $37.
Okay, what else?
You put groceries on it.
I put groceries on there. I gotta put groceries on there. Although it's not the time to get it, we need some more food in there. So groceries is on it for how much?
$150.
$150. Then we got.
I mean, that's pretty much
it. No, we put the savings.
I already said 1,000 into savings.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Anyways, yeah, so 1,000 to savings, 1,100 into savings.
Yeah.
It might be a little less, a little bit more. 1,100 into savings.
Just about.
That's one of the most important ones.
Yeah.
As far as the credit card getting paid off, all our, our debt, trying to mix it and master that, we are so proud of ourselves to have our savings back where we want it to be. We won't go too far into our savings, but we're happy that we're able to, add more to that process, right?
Because before we moved into this place, we actually had savings, and that moving part took all that away.
The moving process,
it was honestly a $950 just to move, meaning the application, the admission fee, the first rent, the moving truck, boxes, everything it cost.
Yeah.
So that kind of replenished all of it, because we are trying to just have 1,000 in the savings and just keep it there. Don't touch it. Pay off our debt.
A lot of people are scared to talk about their money when it comes to them and what they have saved, what they have budgeted, what they have. We're real about it, okay? That's why,
we're trying to be.
Nah, we're real to the viewers, okay? We're real to y'all, right? We're not trying to hide anything. We're not trying to expose anything, right? We live in our apartment. We're very happy living here. We got our kids. We got a kid coming on the way. Things are budgeted. It's tight. If you have kids, you understand, right?
I can go through another budget video if you're interested, because I have my own book. I budget. I down to the T level can say, oh, when's this coming? When is this? How much are we gonna have on this check?
Yeah. And she's like Google. She's like a financial Google. You ask her something, it's like, hey, so how much are we gonna have by the end of this month? Oh, just let me get in my book and let me, so it's like Yellow Pages, if y'all remember that. I'm not that old, but still I remember that. Anyways, so, you ask her a question, you get the answer, but the good thing is she's real good at the budgeting and all that kind of stuff. But with the financial aid money, if you're looking to get financial aid, they're wondering why, how do they do it?
Oh, well, honestly, our income bracket is a little bit lower because he's the only one who works. If I worked, we would have been above. But since he's the only one who works with the amount of people who are in our household, we actually qualified to get Pell Grants from FAFSA, which is the government. Deal. And they're literally going to pay you to go to school.
No, I got to hear that again. There is a place that you can go to get education.
For free.
For free.
And they will pay
you to go to school. Hold on. They will pay you to go to school to get your education. Okay. There's a back part into it, right? Yeah. They want to pay because you're gonna put back into the economy. Your
kids are gonna be more educated because you're educated. That's kind of like in sociology they say if your parents are educated, your kids are more than likely will be, and so with their grandkids, and it will just bring more into society. The more money you make, the more you put into society. That's just economics. But so they will pay you to go to school. Now this is not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not just something you can just blow off and get. Oh, I get financial aid. He makes it look easy. It's not easy.
I don't make it look easy.
You do sometimes. But so, in my point of view, it's not easy, but it's worth it. I have something to do. I'm working on myself, and I feel like that's something that people need to do. We're so focused on our kids, our husband, being a mother, being a wife, trying to do things and balance a whole bunch of things, but we don't really do stuff for ourselves. Specifically me as a mother. Yeah. And so being in school, honestly, is such a blessing.
Yes,
and
it is.
What do they call it? It's
free.
A privilege. It's a privilege to be able to get my education.
Because I told myself, right, they wanted me to go to school, her and then my mother-in-law wanted me to go to school. I'm like, I don't want to go to school unless I am getting it free. I cannot pay to go to school. That's just my own personal thing. I was like, if I got to pay to go to college, I'm good, right? So I prayed on it. I'm like, I'm going to school 3 years in a row, and I'm getting paid to go to school.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't believe it before, but it's very possible. Now, another thing is, you're gonna have a adrenaline of what to do with this money. You're gonna have a lump sum of money go into a bank account, right? And you're gonna be like, oh man, I'm about to buy some shoes. I'm about to buy clothes. This is just your mind going through.
I mean, we have this mind too.
Yeah,
Selfish mind.
that's what I'm telling them. So, I'm about to buy this, I'm about to buy this. For me, I'm about to buy a new game. Oh, we're about to get Sarah, she's about to buy her stuff. Makeup, all this stuff. No, okay? Think about the things that can reduce your bills each month.
Yeah, your expenses.
Your expenses each month. So if you have debt, pay that off if you can, or at least put half to it, okay? Put some to savings. Pretend as if you don't have the money, right? And put it away, right? And just know that you're going to school. That's your main part, is the education. But the money of how to do it and how to treat it when you have it is different from thinking, to see this video and to actually have it in your hands like, okay.
I honestly almost had a freak out panic attack, because it's like you see that money in your account and like you just want to go and blow it, and you like know me and him had to discipline each other, like, no, this is our plan of what we wanted to do. We've had it set in stone, so like just go on with the plan. And you see it and you're just like, well, I've never gotten like, oh, I didn't get Christmas, oh, I didn't do this, I didn't buy this for myself.
For yourself.
And then you're like, no, but this is gonna bring money back into the family income rather than be an expense.
Yeah.
And so there's also a difference between intuition and out of tuition pay. So we are currently in San Antonio. We are in the San Antonio Lions. So we get quite a bit of money back. My mom, who actually, she went to school for free, she lived out of district. So since she lived out of district, she did not contribute her tax money to San Antonio.
The city.
So she had to pay an out of district fee. And that fee cost a lot. It took more than half of her financial aid. Her classes were paid, but she only had $200 or $300 left over just for books.
Yeah.
And honestly, my mom says she's thankful for that because she got her education for free. And I mean, if y'all guys could get your education for free, even if it's just a small fee that you have to pay, like just $100. All your other classes are paid, but just $100 you have to pay. Just take it. Battle with that $100 if you can. I mean, FOSFA is willing to help. The government's willing to give you Pell Grants, and I feel like people don't know this, and we just want to encourage you guys to go to school and to get your education, because it will help you. It will like not only like educate you on certain things.
And we wanted to share this video with you guys, and thank y'all for the ones who are watching to the end. That we're grateful to have this, but at the end of the day, you get the money fast, right? But your education, you still have to work for. This is a whole semester. So just because you get the money, like, okay, I did my part, I got my money in financial aid. Now what's next? Okay, what's next is you still have to go through. The thing
it's like
is,
you get paid before the job.
Yeah. So if you fail this job, or if you do get a bad grade and stuff like that, not trying to scare anybody, but if you fail or if you drop these classes, you're gonna have to pay those back. So thank you guys for watching the channel. Okay, the Delahuse family channel. We got more to come. Okay, sorry we've been out for those other times, but we are back and we're so happy to have you guys as a part of our subscribers.
Thank you for watching. I'm about to eat. I'm about to get some Chick-fil-A.
That's why she's leaning over. She's ready to eat. Okay, and she's pregnant, so let's get out of here. All right. So thank you guys for watching.